Welcome back, everyone, to Crusader Kings 3, episode 22 of our playthrough. I am the King of England, and we put down a number of powerful rebellious lords in the last episode with some help from our new buddy, the King of France, who doesn't particularly like me very much, but still fought for me because of our alliance. And some of you pointed out, I think correctly, that the reason he probably doesn't like me very much is because I own some of his du jour territory. So I'm not entirely sure what we can do about that. You can see there he desires 3 counties, and that's a minus 75 for those 3 things. I don't think there's any easy way that I can grant those titles to someone else. I could grant independence, but I don't know that that does the trick. I'm looking here at the King of France, and I don't see an option to be able to pass those titles over to him. So I don't know, maybe there's a way to do it and I'm not aware of it, but let's go ahead and dive into today's episode and see what happens. Just looking through my family tree here, and I see my sister Anna is no longer married. Her husband has died, the Duke of Dewbarth. So I'm going to invite her back to court along with her son, I would guess, and we'll see if she accepts that. Just try to consolidate things a little bit. Oh boy, mental break. Sometimes I feel like the entire world rests upon my shoulders. My responsibilities as King of England are endless. I hardly have a moment for myself. How do we remove some of the stress? We could spend some of our prestige. We don't have a lot, so got to be careful with that. There's still some conflict happening in Wales. So my sister left my... I don't know why it does that. As soon as it says that people arrive at court when you invite them, it immediately says they left. But I think she is here. Okay, she is. Let's see if we can marry her off to somebody. So the Serene Doge of Venice is an option. I'd rather keep it a little closer to home. Duke Roderick of Lothian. I feel like he's already married to somebody in my family, so I don't think we'll go that route. We got a Norwegian duke here. I'm thinking maybe somebody with a matrilineal marriage. There's this Hungarian dude here. A doge in Pisa that would do it. I don't know. She's probably too old to provide an heir for someone. These guys are all Anglo-Saxon. That might be the way to go at this point. What's my council look like? Do we have any weak spots? We've actually got a really solid council except for our archbishop, but there's not a lot we can do about him. So I guess we'll just go for alliance power. Who's this guy? I don't know why that gives me any alliance power, but we'll do it. So we've been talking in the last couple episodes about founding a holy order, and you can see right now what our issues are in being able to do that. The Pope doesn't have a high enough opinion of us. It's minus 14. That wouldn't be hard to change. We hold a kingdom. We have something that can be leased out as the holy order's headquarters. Our level of devotion is high enough. We will need 500 gold, which we have, and 1,000 piety, which we don't have. So it might be time to go on another one of our friendly little... Let's take a look at our decisions. Might be time to go on a pilgrimage. We can't because we already went on one recently. We can't go till December 3rd of this year. Hopefully I don't die on the pilgrimage. I am 50 now. Okay, here we go. Decision available. Go on a pilgrimage. We don't need to go all the way to Jerusalem this time. It's going to cost us a lot of gold. I get to consider other holy sites. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Canterbury. That'll only cost us 210, but I think that might give me enough of piety because I don't need a lot of piety. Okay, I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. King Edward of Ireland and my heir has finally reached adulthood, and now he can marry. It's an Irish house. All right, let's do it. A faction targeting me has disbanded. That's awesome. We've got some prisoners that can be ransomed. Let's go ahead and do that. Sympathy for... No, I don't want to do anything that's going to stress myself out anymore. So we'll say no to that just based on the stress level it induces. Being shy really messes you up, man. There's so many things that don't go very well when you're shy. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the Great Church of Canterbury. I gained 250 piety. I think that's enough to get what we need. We also have discovered banks as a culture. So let's look at decisions now. Where are we on being able to found a holy order? What are we missing now? Oh, we got to get the Pope to like us a little more. We've got everything else that we need. All right, let's head over to the papacy. Pope Alexander. Let's send him... Oh, that's a lot of money to send him. He's only going to gain 2 opinion. All right, we're going to have to try a sway technique instead. Only 20% success. My goodness. And that'll gain stress. There's nothing I can really do to get the Pope to like me more. Man. I guess I'm really kind of out of options. Wait, he's 94? The Pope is 94 years old? All right, let's just wait till he dies and we get a new one in there. All right, looks like we're going to have a peasant rabble starting a war against us. Rally the troops. Let's raise the army and put this thing down. Shouldn't be that hard. What's going on up here? We got a neutral army laying siege to somebody in my kingdom. Not a real fan of that. But let's go deal with the peasant army first. Betrothed can marry. My sister, that's why. We were waiting for him to come of age. Alright, let's do that. What faction's been created against me now? Duchess Beatrice, a Liberty faction. Alright, not too worried about that. This should be a pretty easy peasant rabble to put down. Alright, piece of cake. Okay, disband the army. I love it when rebellions are that easy to put down. I really don't know what's going on here. Who this is between. The Earl of Derby and the Kingdom of Alba. Why is the Scottish king besieging one of my vassals? And why am I not involved in it? Doesn't look like there's anything I can do about it. It's really strange. Alright, says the decision to found a holy order is now available. I guess maybe we have a new pope? Yeah, we do. Pope Hadrian IV. Alright, and he likes me enough for us to be able to do this. Let's choose where we want it to be, though. We're going to put it in Birmingham. A holy order in Birmingham. Who knew the West Midlands was so holy? There we go. Catholic Holy Order founded. With your support, Grandmaster Griffor has founded the Teutonic Order. Awesome. The Teutonic Knights are based in Birmingham. I love it. That's pretty cool. Teutonic Order has been called by the King of Jerusalem. Boy, that was quick. We can designate a guardian for Constance. Actually, my learning sucks, so we're not going to choose me for that. My sister can do it. Wait, what faith does she have? She's Catholic. My sister is not. She's insular. All right. No, we're not going to convert her faith. I can lawfully imprison Anna. My sister is a fornicator. No, I don't think we'll imprison her for that. What else is going on? Low county control in Gwent. We can deal with that. I create the Duchy of Wessex. All right, let's deal with the low county control. We also have some other things we could do, like promote culture. Oh, I guess my sister Anna is going to have children, even in her old age. She's given birth to a daughter. We get to name her. Name her Anna after her mother. That works. Let's take a look at creating the County of Wessex. All right. Gained us some prestige. Did cost us some gold, but we're up to 30, or the Duchy of Wessex, I should say. We're up to 30 in monthly income now. And that's another title I think that I hold now. So I have 8 titles. I'm the King of England. I'm the Duke of the Petty Kingdom of Mercia. Duke of Powys, Duke of Wessex. Earl of Warwickshire. Earl of Furlix. Earl of Gwent. Earl of Penlyn. And I have 9 claims as well. I'm looking at my court and the people that are available. This guy's got 22 prowess. He'd be great to recruit to the court to make a knight. I want to go ahead and look at my knights right now. You can see we've got some pretty low prowess guys as knights at the moment. I'm going to forbid a couple of the low-end ones and see if we can replace them. Available perk. Taxman. War Profiteer. We'll go there. I'm checking out the Queen of Alba right now, and I don't know if there's a way that I can declare war on her for the sake of trying to create the empire, but I'd sure like to try. I'm looking to see now. Well, Countess Margaret's claims. Countess Margaret of Derby has a claim on something in Alba. That might actually work because she's my vassal. And it seems like there's a lot of fighting going on between the two right now anyway. Let's see this proposed alliance first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm thinking maybe I wait until my son, who's the King of Ireland, inherits before we try and go after Alba to finish off this empire. I don't know. I'm torn. What's going on in Wales? Let's see if there's anything I can do there. Ragnar, my son. Okay, actually that might work. Oh, there's a fame penalty. Why can't I declare? Well, speaking of Ragnar, he's come of age. Let's see. Do we have a betrothal for him? We do. The Princess of France. That's how we got that alliance with France. So you can see there's some fighting going on. And we have a little bit of territory that is actually under our vassalage up in Scotland. And you can see that I don't know what all this is about, but I really wish I could sort it out somehow. I don't think I'm going to usurp the Duchy of Flanders. We've got too many duchies. Only supposed to hold 2 of them. So I'm going to grant one of them to Prince Ragnar, I think. Let's see. Which one? Oh, it's not going to let me do that. Maybe I have to give him an earldom first. And then we can give him... There we go. That's how we do it. We can give him Powys. Let's do that. Can we just... Oh, we can't give him one without the other. Alright, cool. Alright, we've got 941 gold. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of investment in some farms and fields. But I'm going to hang on to most of that gold just because you never know when you need to have that flexibility of being able to hire some mercenaries or just being able to do something. But you can see we're increasingly gaining territory. Once we inherit Ireland, it's really just going to leave that little bit of Wales and then Scotland. Oh, they're not Alba anymore now. They're Scotland. We've got a new king. And he is actually of the Orthodox and Russian culture and faith. And they've made it Scotland instead of Alba. But that's our last step toward being able to unite everything under Britannia. I want to take a look and see how many we have of what we need to be able to do that. So the Kingdom of England is part of that. So is the Kingdom of Wales. So the Empire of Britannia is right here. And you can see we need 75 counties. We have 50. So we have 2/3 of what we need. We'll need 1,000 gold, which obviously we also do not have. But hopefully we'll get there. All right, we're having a mental break. What can we do? Solitude. Queen Emma will lose a little bit of favor with me, but that's okay. Farmsteads constructed in Warwick. We're up to 1,255 in gold, so let's go ahead and do some more constructing, shall we? Is there an empty spot somewhere that we might build something? I think there probably is in a few places. I just have to figure out where exactly. Here we go. We construct a new holding here. Castle. It's going to take 5 years. A curse undone. We lost 49 stress. My rival Elizabeth has died. Princess Elizabeth, my cousin. Okay, cool. Bye-bye. Holy Order expands. Teutonic Order has been expanding a lot. We're at 907 now on prestige, which means we have enough. If we wanted to press the claim to take the Kingdom of Wales for my son Ragnar, that would unite Ireland and Wales both under 2 of my sons. Of course, the problem with that is that I need them all united under one person. But Ragnar doesn't have any children yet, which means that his heir is his brother. So it gets a little complicated here. But as long as we can take Wales and then maybe something happens to Prince Ragnar and everything goes to my other son, then we can unite those 3 kingdoms under one person. All right, let's do it. So let's declare war on the Kingdom of Wales. Going to basically spend all the prestige that I have to do that. Yep, Kingdom of Wales. That's what we want. Boom, let's do it. Raise the armies. I got to slow down time here a little bit. I don't know why we're going that way. Don't go that way. Let's merge these armies. Although I don't think we need to. I'll merge them for now. And then we'll split them up when we go start laying siege to different places once we've defeated this force. Maybe we'll get lucky and capture the Queen of Wales and then it won't be an issue. We can just win really quick. Alright, we're going to leave enough for the siege. Can we do that? Queen Alice, the spouse of my son and heir Edward, has passed away. All those carefully crafted plans have been crushed by death's fickle impulse, though such complaints might seem petty and insubstantial compared to her family's pain. Alright, did they have any children? Oh, they did. They have a son, a 2-year-old son. Okay, good. At least they were able to do that before she died. Rest in peace. She was killed by Oh, hey. Not cool. All right, let's deal with that, because I am not going to stand for my daughter-in-law, a queen, being killed. We know who it was that did it. Of Oriel. Okay, we got to just find this guy. He's right up here. Yeah, your time's coming, buddy. We're going to start a scheme against him. So I'm going around to the different territories in Wales, and I'm stationing besiegers so that we can kind of besiege everything real quick. And hopefully win this battle fairly quickly. We're going to go over and take on the army one more time. My scheme was discovered. Well, it's not a huge deal, because we'll eventually just go after the guy directly if it comes to it. We're going to intercept this army. Smaller force this time that I've got, but still going to be domination. Jeez. Now he just discovered that I'm behind it. I don't care. You killed my daughter-in-law. Now we're up to 50% on this war so far. We've got to replace our chancellor. Alright, we're at 98% after winning that latest siege. We're so close to finishing this. Let's go fight this army, and I think that'll do it. It's a small force that we have, but I think it'll be enough. I don't even have a commander in that army. I need to deal with that, but that's okay. That didn't gain me anything? Well. Alright, let's go win this siege here then. That'll do it. Okay, there it is. We're going to make our son the King of Wales. Boom. Alright, stand down the army. Let's take a look now at where things stand. I'm the King of England. My son Edward is the King of Ireland. He's 22. My son Ragnar is 20, and he's the King of Wales. And that is about as close as we're going to get to uniting everything. Obviously, when I die, I'm 57. My titles will pass. England and Wales will all... he's actually the heir to England and Wales, so obviously we need something to happen to Ragnar. We need something to happen to me, and then everything gets united under one. But I'm going to wrap it up right there. Boy, this is getting interesting. We are so close to being able to unite Britannia as one empire. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. Don't forget, this entire series has been sponsored by historycourses.com. You can click on the link in the description to check out their site, and you can get 10% off of your very first purchase, whether that's a 1-month subscription or a yearly subscription, which gives you a much better value. And actually, either way, you help out the channel. But obviously, if you sign up for a yearly subscription, you're going to be helping out this channel a whole lot more. So check that out. Thanks for watching.